This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. And, of course, Chris Middleton. A part of this lineup. We'll see how they do without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
So it's the Pacers now. Here's McBride. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Atlanta now. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Bridges. No good with the layup. Carter, that's good.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
The Pacers off to a quick start here. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 men.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Bridges misses. Pass to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
At 6'8", this rookie, Dick, can absolutely get up with the best of them. Terrific finish there.
Booker outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Pass to McBride. Driving to the basket. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Henderson. Here's McBride. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Oh, great hustle by Henderson. His hops really help him on the offensive glass.
Booker in the corner. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And willing himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
There's the screen. Pass to McBride. And stolen by Eason. Booker with it. 8 points for him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A two-guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes. He will make them.
Here's McBride. Scoreless thus far. Booker left side. Hawks passing it around. On the wing, Booker. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Pass to McBride. And that time, also a missed shot. The Hawks leading. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Jackson with the screen. Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Henderson. There's the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Here's McBride. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Atlanta. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and He said, "I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that." Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. Davis with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. To the middle. It's Black in the corner. Kuzma sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Exum. And here we go. It's Davis head to the hoop.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Burks. Now Kuzma. Covered by Wiggins. That one drops for him. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Here's McLaughlin. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Atlanta leading by 8. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Wood. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
That one misses. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pacers trailed by 7. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
Inside to the right side. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Melton. Right wing to the inside, and the rejection by Holmgren.
long, 7'1", with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Henderson attacking.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, like I said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Atlanta calls timeout. "36 seconds left now here in the second. Atlanta leading by 3. They set the pick. Here's Van Vliet. Misses off the right iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to McBride. Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 6. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Holmgren. And here comes the break. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Eason gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
But a D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Booker launches it. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
All the officials are all over that.
For Indiana, they have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Booker, no good. And here's Indiana. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Henderson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's McBride. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Pacers lead by 5.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Booker outside. Takes the 3. For 3, Bridges. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Booker looking around. In the corner, it's Eason. In the corner, it's Bridges. Jackson with the screen. And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Number 32.
Here is Carter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Wow, hammering it in.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Booker with no one around. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Inside. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Booker outside. Over Henderson. It's intercepted. Pass to Roby. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray. Roby's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Kick by Bridges. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Back to Booker. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Eason. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Wood. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Holmgren causing so many problems just with that length out there, taking up so much ground, changing shots.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers leading by 9. Henderson with it. Drives to the hoop. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And here are the Pacers now. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Wood. 3-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yep, it counts. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team and told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bridges, right side. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Holmgren. It's Black in the corner. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here's Booker from the arc.
Wow, great D from Chet there. That is his calling card.
Now here's Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Bridges for 3.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Eason. Stolen by Carter. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Black. Drops in the layup for 2. Black's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
In the corner, it's Eason. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
And the Pacers call time here.
It's the Hawks Ice Ball.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pacers leading by 12. Pass to Henderson. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Stolen by Henderson. Down low. Stolen by Van Vliet. Jackson with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Here's Eason. The Hawks again can't hit. .116 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Scoot Henderson.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Melton. The Hawks again can't hit. It's Henderson on the wing. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
At the line for two, Fred Van Vliet.
First one falls for him. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Takes it inside. No good there. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Eason's shot is good.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now Henderson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I'm here for the PlayStation 2. The best entertainment system to hit the world. Don't work, I'll be on a game all day. Don't text if you want attention from me. Roscoe's won't take the EBT. Guess I gotta go get this money. Looks like biscuit stairs don't faze me. Just mad, don't care, don't faze me. Take it back, first world problems, internet problems, influences. Don't you know that I'm stuck on stupid? Stuck on stupid, and I'm a child. Mindless. So I picked up my controller and no PlayStation, I played it. No PlayStation, I played it. No PlayStation, I played it. No PlayStation. Shawty, mom said can't be on a game all day. Can't say forget this money. And I get this money. So I picked up my controller. No PlayStation, I played it. Perfect. No PlayStation, I played it. No PlayStation, I played it. No PlayStation, I played it.
You lose.
Listen,
I don't know why you're not answering your phone, but anyway, this is your mom. I hope that you will talk to me, because this is really unusual for you not to answer your phone. Bye.
Sitting on my lawn, counting up this change that I found in the car. I don't know if rent was paid, but you know me, I ain't tripping, shawty. Internet's on the best of the late. That's just not what I care about, like it, girl. But you like to can't you put a screen and say they don't know what they missing, shawty. More
Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to Phoenix. Now here's Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Jackson. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Valanciunas. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Van Vliet. Booker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Over George. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Siakam, high post. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Booker, right side. Pass to Bridges. Van Vliet looking around. Booker in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jackson with the screen. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
On the wing, Booker. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Booker. He has yet to score. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Garland. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Jackson. Booker looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points. And trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. Eason, the screen. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Davis. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Pass to Melton. Here's Wood. Takes a 3. Siakam pulls it in. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Warriors leading by 12. Right side, Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Pass to Coulibaly. That's a 2 from Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. McLaughlin. Nothing on the board. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The Hawks again can't hit.
2 minutes.
Picked by Griffin. And stolen by Wiggins. From deep. McLaughlin, no good. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Pass to Smith. Outside for Jackson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shot to stop the run. And there's the nice layup by Wood.
The lanky big man Wood is gifted at keeping his balance despite the contact.
Picked by Griffin. Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And RJ, you gotta feel like Kevin Porter Jr. is starting to become a serious offensive threat.
When he was just 20, he dropped 50 and 10 in a game, making him the youngest to pull it off. Trust me, we have not seen the best of Kevin Porter Jr.
Pass to Boucher. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. There's the steal. Now, here's Boucher. Inside. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Griffin. And Davis pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 17. Porter with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Smith. Crafty move. And then Smith with the jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Pass to Boucher. To the middle. Here's Melton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Melton's got his second bucket tonight.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Garland with the bucket.
Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
Here's Booker. Paul George with the steal. Garland with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nobody near George. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Pass to Jackson. Now Easton. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Booker. 5 on the clock. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And a wide open look for Siakam. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane.
And Darius Garland, no doubt a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better. And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score.
And a shoot-first point guard, VanVleet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so VanVleet nails both of them. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Warriors. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And it's 9 points for Darius Garland.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. The second chance effort. That one drops for him.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, D.A. Thank you.
And an aggressive inside play there from VanVleet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. And so VanVleet nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to George. From past the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3 points.
George has got 13.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Bridges outside. Here's Eason.
2 minutes.
Here's Jackson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
There's a good screen. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
The shot by George, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jackson with the screen. Down low. And Jackson throws it down.
You're taking a little bit of a risk when you get that fancy, but Jackson, he's got the bounce to pull it off.
Inside. And the dunk by Smith.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Jackson with the screen. And the dunk by Eason.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Jackson. Now Eason. He averages about 5 points a game. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's George. Back to Porter. Out to Smith. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Here's Melton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's McLaughlin. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lewis gets the bucket. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They host the Clippers after this game. Pass to Wood. Stolen by Jackson. Valanciunas with the ball. Now defended by Exum. The shot's good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Lewis down low. It's hauled in by Wood. So it's Atlanta now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Poke loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Griffin slams it in.
Yet another way Griffin beat you. Great body control going up over the top.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It's the Hawks ball.
Atlanta with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Van Vliet left side. Booker with no one around. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's George. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Booker.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Porter with it. It's George on the wing. Here's Siakam. Isaac outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Another shot. Here's Porter. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Van Vliet with it. Isaac picks him up. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Porter. Over in the corner, Isaac. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Team seconds.
.41 seconds left in the game.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
And George, here we go, puts the move on. Pass to Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Isaac. Back to Valanciunas. And here's George. Now, here's Isaac. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 5 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Booker from the arc. It drops.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Work hard, play harder. Tsunami wave, yo machi ni furazu wave. Yo maru de Pikachu, pika pika sugi shibire saseru chen. Yeah. Gela, gela, gang gang gela. Ice on, jala, jala, $1 million. Ice on, gela, gela, gang gang gela. Ice on. Haters of got summer. Work hard, play harder. Lavish. 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 Swear you live lavish. I tried to give you the world, then God told me you shouldn't have it. I've been a savage, got skeletons all in my attic. Yeah. This thing ain't free if you pay him a fee, then it'll vanish. Yeah. Vanish. I might just vanish to Paris. Balcony in the morning, I'll risk it all with the batters. Yeah.